Hello Sagittarius, welcome to the Manjula Awakening. My name is Kiana, or welcome back if you are an existing subscriber. So we're going to go ahead and do an energetic check-in, see what is in your energetic space at this time, or see who is in your energetic space at this time. So Sagittarius, this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Venus, as well as any of your 9th house placements. So what we have is Scorpio and Sagittarius energy. So we have a new moon in Scorpio and a full moon in Sagittarius. There is a need to work through your fears. And as you're working through your fears, there is a need to keep your eye focused on the bigger picture as it pertains to the situation that we're going to discuss here today. Sagittarius, we are running a special here. We are running a giveaway. Once we reach 1,000 subscribers, we are going to go live, give these 3 decks away right here, as well as answer some free personal questions. If you seem interested in that type of event, then all we ask you to do is hit the subscribe button. That's it. That's all. Alright, Sagittarius. So let's see who is in, what's going on. What's the most important thing going on in Sagittarius's energetic space that is going to require Sagittarius to face some fears and to focus on the bigger picture. Who or what is this situation we're talking about? So it could be a Leo. It is in the reverse here. We have strength. So this is some self-doubt. But this could just be a Sagittarius. This could just be a Leo who is vibing pretty low. This person is feeling vulnerable and exposed. They have some self-doubt. With the Queen of Wands being at the bottom of the deck, it could very well be a Leo energy, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. All right, Spirit, what's the situation here with this strength? So we have the 9 of Wands, the World card, and the Ace of Cups in the reverse. So honestly, I do feel like that a cycle has ended with this person, with the World card being here. But here's the thing, with this energy here, this person that's showing up in the Strength card, this person is trying to move forward, right? But this is really giving me the energy of this person wanting to have another go around at something. But there's this energy with the Ace of Cups in the reverse. There is some repressed emotions here with this. There's something that's not being expressed here. This person could be feeling very unwelcomed at this time, as it does appear that a cycle here is closed out. Yeah, we have the 5 of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. So I definitely feel like that there is some conflict. Let's see what led up to this situation here, Spirit. It's almost as if someone feels like they invested a lot of energy into the situation, but didn't get the result. It didn't yield the results that they had expected. It's like there was. I don't know if it was a lack of equal reciprocity, but there's definitely a feeling of someone not receiving their fair share. You know what I'm saying? But let's see what led up to this situation here for Sagittarius in this person or situation on the table. All right, Sagittarius, sorry about that. So let's see what led, let's get it. Let's just get it. Spirit, what led up to this situation here for Sagittarius? September 21st could be very significant for someone here. Ooh, so we have the Towers. So the Tower is how we got here. It's, as you know, honestly, inside of this situation here, it's like that there was some stagnant energy there. And no one involved in this situation seemed to have like the guts to actually move this out of a stagnant position. And so there was just a lot of, discontentment and just dissatisfaction inside of this situation. And instead of doing anything about it, I do feel like that the both of you guys, if this is a relationship, or if this is a job, I feel like that it was like it was just a sense of comfortability that kept someone there. But I feel like that leading up to this right here, I do feel like that a tower moment came in to blow apart. You know, it came in to expose areas where people were discontent in this situation and really, you know, get the fire, you know, get the ball rolling again, because I do feel like that progression had stopped here inside of this connection. How is this present situation affecting Sagittarius, Spirit? How is this present moment, how is this present situation affecting Sagittarius at this time? Thank you. So we have the Page of Wands in the reverse for how it's affecting Sagittarius. I feel like that Sagittarius is getting impatient. You know what I'm saying? I do feel like that Sagittarius is having like this, like, is falling victim to like this self-limiting belief. Give me just one moment. It's like it's causing Sagittarius to doubt a lot, you know, having these self-limiting beliefs that are setting in. Like this, with these cards here saying work through your fears and look at the bigger picture. I do feel like the Sagittarius is seeing this as, yes, Sagittarius is seeing this as, you know, the worst case scenario is happening, but in the end of the day, there's this strong urge to really focus on this bigger picture here, because everything that is happening within this tower movement, like I said, it is moving, it is happening to get Sagittarius out of this stagnant energy that this situation has kept you in. Now, my eyes have just been drawn into this Wheel of Fortune here at the bottom of the deck for how this is currently affecting Sagittarius. Now, Sagittarius, there is a negative viewpoint that you have on this situation here. But Spirit is really urging you. It's like it's very important for Sagittarius to do this right here, to focus on the bigger picture, because this is actually, this wheel, like this event that is happening, it is happening to turn the events, to equalize the events. And if you feel like that you've been receiving the shitty end of the stick inside of this situation, I do feel like the wheel is turning to balance this situation out, because I do feel like no matter what side of this situation you're on, Sagittarius, I do feel like that right now this is a very imbalanced situation. I feel like that this is someone that has, you know, you've been through several ups and downs with this person. And with this Ace of Cups in the reverse, what I'm really feeling is, it's like, is it even safe to give the emotions here inside of this situation? Or is it just best to, you know, accept the situation for what it is and push those vulnerable emotions that I do still have for this situation, push it down and just keep moving? Well, honestly, if I can just be honest, I don't feel like that is the solution here. Something does need to be expressed in order to be able to latch on to this opportunity that the divine is trying to offer you here. So let's see, how is this situation affecting the person or the situation on Sagittarius's mind? So we do have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So even this person is out of balance. You know what I'm saying? This person is feeling very insecure. With the Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, I feel like that this person may be missing out on an opportunity. I feel like that this person does feel insecure about actually trying to send the message or just communicate. You know what I'm saying? There is a sense of being insecure. Now, this isn't going to be, yeah, absolutely. You know, this person could even be in their head about wondering if the move or whatever was said or whatever was done was from a place of selfishness. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they're realizing that they do operate in selfish ways here. Now, I do feel like with the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, we cannot ignore the fact that this does represent a missed opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody is this person is like not achieving, they're not sending out this message, they're not expressing some type of emotion because they do feel like that they've missed out on an opportunity here, and they don't feel motivated to do so either, because of the thoughts that roam through their mind. This person does have a lot of fear that they're sitting in, because like I said, this person is now questioning whether they made the right decision to do whatever it is that they did. How does this person feel towards Sagittarius, Spirit? How does the person or the situation on Sagittarius's mind feel about Sagittarius here? Guys, if you're following this storyline and you're resonating at 11 minutes in, we would appreciate a thumbs up down below. Help circulate these messages. All right, Spirit, how does this person truly feel about Sagittarius? Thank you, Spirit. So we do have the Lovers in the reverse. So, you know, I do feel like that this person, emotionally, I do feel like that there is an imbalance. Like, I feel like what I was getting ready to say is I feel like that this person has some trust issues when it comes to dealing with Sagittarius emotionally, right? But I also feel like that this person is of two minds when it comes to Sagittarius as well. Yeah, the Death card in the reverse, in the upright. So this person does feel like that this has ended. You know what I'm saying? This person does feel emotionally separated or detached from you at this time. I'm going to clarify in a second to see if that's a good or a bad thing. But with the Death card here, like, even though this has come to an end, this person still is unable to move forward with the Six of Swords in the reverse behind the Death card. Like, I feel like that this person is unable to move forward. This person could, just for a few Sagittariuses, there could be a portion of you all that this person feels like that you haven't quite moved on from your past, or this person hasn't quite moved on from their past. But either way it goes, I do feel like that emotionally this person is this person is in disharmony when it comes to you emotionally. Like I said, I do feel like this person feels detached from you emotionally as well. From these cards up here, I don't necessarily feel like that's what this person wants, but it is how they feel. So what is this person's thoughts as it pertains to Sagittarius here, Spirit? So we have the Queen of Cups here. So, you know, they, in their thought space, they do. That's why I feel like, one, I don't feel like this person is someone who is comfortable or established in their emotions here. Okay, so with this emotion, feeling emotionally detached, I don't just think that that's because of their interactions with Sagittarius. I feel like that this stems from something a little bit more deeper, and it really does tell me that this person doesn't trust their emotions. It's almost as if like this person has been swayed wrong by their emotions a time or two in this department. So they emotionally, there's definitely a sense of disharmony. But as far as their thought spaces go, in their mind, I do feel like that this person is very, like this person has very loving thoughts of you, Sagittarius. This person, they think that you're a very compassionate person. That there's something very nurturing and compassionate about you that this person does value and appreciate. So what actions can Sagittarius expect from this person here? What actions can Sagittarius expect from this person here, Spirit? Thank you, Spirit. So we have the Two of Swords. So not much. not much. This person doesn't, there's, ooh, okay, so I say not much here. I don't see this person taking immediate action, honestly, because I feel like that this person is at a rock and a hard place, is in between a rock and a hard place here. And I honestly feel like that this person is a tad bit closed off because of this Leo, this strength in the reverse. This really does speak about like this cowardice energy, you know what I'm saying? Like someone being too their tail is tucked between their legs here. Someone is feeling vulnerable and exposed. So this person doesn't know how you're going to respond to them after this such tower moment. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel like that this person is going to do much, but I do feel like that eventually this person will be making some sort of action to come towards you and come in out of the cold. But it's almost as if like this person is trying to let the dust settle, and it's like they're not really catching a good read off of Sagittarius. So what is the likely outcome? Well, let's first get some advice for Sagittarius here. What is some advice for Sagittarius moving forward in this situation? I just feel like Sagittarius feels like that something isn't coming. So I'm going to leave this here. I'm going to take these two. Yeah. So the advice for Sagittarius really is to make peace with the past and really take off on a new adventure that really does involve harmony. With this Two of Cups being here, this is union within oneself. This is, for me here, this is talking about addressing how this situation, this Three of Cups in the reverse, how it got you out of balance, and then recalibrating to bring yourself back in union with oneself so that you can lighten your load and really move forward. There's a need to take a leap forward here. Now, with the Moon card, the Hanged Man, and the Death card showing up here, Sagittarius, this goes back to really working through your fears. This is facing your fears, realizing what it is that you need to surrender. There are some things that were triggered within the dynamic of this connection that let you know that without a shadow of a doubt, there was still some soul work that Sagittarius needed to do. So Spirit is saying, instead of focusing on if this situation is going to come back together or not, it really is time to really look in the depths of this. With this Scorpio energy showing up so much, it is time to look into the depths of this situation and really realize what parts of yourself were activated inside of this situation that you're not happy with. And then what can you do in order to surrender these things or to recalibrate those things so that they work for your advantage and not against you? Because Spirit is urging you to go through a transformation. Honestly, Sagittarius, I do feel like that what another storyline that I'm getting from this here is that it is time for you to go in another direction. I do feel like that this is a stalemate for you, Sagittarius. I do. Even though this person, especially when emotionally someone is in this place as it pertains to you, this is a hard place to come back from when this is someone else's emotions towards you and not just the state of the connection. You know what I'm saying? This isn't the state of this connection. The Tower is the state of this connection, okay? But this is how this person feels about you emotionally, and there's nothing that you can do yourself to turn this energy into this place of union and kindle, you know what I'm saying, and rekindle this flame. This person has to be looking to do that, and at this time emotionally I don't feel like this person is there. So I do feel like that this person is a stalemate. Now I don't, why this is coming up, I guess because this person occupies a lot of your mind space, Sagittarius. So what I will tell you, if you needed some type of acknowledgement, like that, is this person aware, like does this person regret anything? Honestly, I would say yes. I feel like that with the Strength card showing up to show this person or this situation, this is telling me that this person feels like whatever this Tower moment was between you all, it exposed a side of them that they never wanted you to see. You know what I'm saying? And so now this person has to be able to address their pride and their ego in order to really get the guts to give this another go around. They realize that there is something that has to close out. They're not going to be able to come back into your space without truly expressing some things that have been repressed for a long time between the two of you all. And so, yes, they do. I do feel like that there's, what do I call it? Buyer's remorse. I do feel like that this person has remorse for whatever this situation was between the two of you all. But I just don't see this person in a place, okay, to actually come forward and express this to you. Yeah, the Six of Wands in the reverse. I don't feel like that there's victory here inside of this situation as of this energy check-in. So, Spirit, what is the likely outcome of this situation moving forward? What is the likely outcome of this situation moving forward for Sagittarius? Thank you. Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles, a dead end, an unworkable situation, Sag. Yeah. And then we have the Devil card here at the bottom of the deck, which, you know, let's just be honest. There could be trauma bonding here. This person could be very abusive in the way that they try to teach you a lesson, or whatever that Saturn, you know, that Saturn energy, that's that fatherly like energy. I feel like that this person is very abusive in that energy. And, you know, this person could be facing some dependency issues, whether this be dependency to drugs and alcohol, to sex, to whatever the case may be. There is some type of dependency issue that this person is facing, and until they learn to cope with this, with the Nine of Swords being in the reverse, there's not much that you can do, Sagittarius. So I do feel like that Spirit needs you to realize that as of right now, the likely outcome of this situation is just a dead end. Any energy that is directed into this situation really is going to be misdirected energy, and it could be useful in other areas of your life. Closing message here, Archangel Michael. Thank you. It says, trust the guidance you're receiving. Archangel Uriel has blessed you with a brilliant epiphany. I am also present to clear away your worries so that you can trust your divine guidance. Yeah, absolutely. I feel like that this situation had you settling for less, Sagittarius. It says, you are a child of the divine and you deserve to have your dreams come true. Don't give up. Don't settle for less. All right, Sag. And then here at the top of the deck, it says, your prayers are being answered. Your prayers are being received by the divine. Answers will come soon, although perhaps in forms you didn't expect. All right, Sagittarius, I pray that this message offered you some guidance on your journey. If this message resonated and you would like to see more messages like this, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button, share the love, Sag. And in all that we do and in all that we say moving forward, guys, let's choose peace. Love and light, Sag.